You know what's happening? Ever since the Bark River debacle really kicked off, I started really enjoying the fact that I own this thing. I didn't care for it so much, and I was still glad I got it, because in principle it was just a good Magna Cut blade. Fit and finish, wacky as anything. Yeah, see that? Totally off there. Plunge grinds. Not too bad, I guess. Pins, proud. Handle to blade alignment, off. But nothing that you wouldn't, no flaws in quality that you wouldn't actually find in a Scandi knife. I mean, that kind of handle to blade alignment, that kind of thing, that's all pretty normal. So I was wondering, well, is this really Magna Cut? It says it's Magna Cut, but is it? Or is it some kind of 9CR Chinesium? Or is it something else? Now, there were reports of rust, people getting rust from their Magna Cut. And then actually today, I'm really glad I take the time to read the comments. Reading the comments on one video regarding this whole issue. And a guy pointed out that the way they were doing the heat treatment, they're banging it out. They're going for a hot and fast heat treatment. And that can create a surface layer of decarburization or something like that then causes rust. But it's only superficial, right? And so now maybe you got all these people saying, oh, my knife's not Magna Cut, and it actually is. Anyway, this says Magna Cut. I stuck it in a lemon, I left it there for 2 or 3 hours, and I came back, and it's fine. I whittled a piece of lilac. It felt good. And so I thought, well, let me put this in the sheath. And I remembered it's got one of these Bark River weird sheaths. I don't think I like that. I put it in my Castrum sheath instead. And then I looked at this thing and I was like, well, okay, it goes on sideways, actually. So let me try that like this, because I wouldn't do that with the bigger Bark River knife I have that's like a chopper that has this kind of sheath. But this one, I think I could get used to this. Because the thing is, unless in wintertime or whatever, whenever I'm wearing a jacket, unless it's a really low dangler, I still have to be moving the jacket out of the way to get it. So, next up, I'm gonna, I don't know, I'll just go out and chop a sapling with this thing. Because, they're like, well, it's not a full tang, right? It's an enclosed tang. Well, I've made knives with this construction. I made a knife with this out of this construction that was way dinkier, and I hammered it into a tree and stood on it. So I don't see why this thing shouldn't be able to chop a sapling. And if something fails on it along the way, now we have data about this latest generation, final generation. Now I have hypothesized that maybe 100 years down the line, Bark River knives will still be collectible, but perhaps the Chinesium ones will be the most collectible of all because of the historicity. What do you think about that?